Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the San Antonio Spurs have signed former Clippers second-round pick Brandon Boston Jr. I really love this addition for the San Antonio Spurs, signing him to a one-year, $2.1 million deal. This is really a guy who never got an opportunity to get, true minutes with the Los Angeles Clippers. And for having some solid seasons, this is a guy who really has solid potential at only 22 years old. He is a guy who just finished his third season in the NBA with the Los Angeles Clippers and is still 22 years old. Will turn 23 years old a month past the 2024-25 season, so will be 23 years old about a month and a half into the regular season. And so he's been since being in the league. He's been in the league 19, 20 years old. So playing so young, he's done a good job. This year was a little bit of a bad year for him. He played 32 games with the Clippers, only averaged 10 minutes per game. But when he goes out there and gets minutes, he's able to score. He's a really good scorer. He averaged 5 points per game in only 10 minutes. And from the floor, he shot a total of 40% from three. He shot 27%. I know those aren't good numbers, but this was a bad year. I want to go over what he did in the prior seasons. But this year, it was only 5 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, and half assists per game. But he was a completely different player with just a tiny bit more of minutes in the 2022-23 season. 22 games, so he played less games. He did get one start, though. 11 minutes per game, 11.3 minutes per game compared to his 10.8 minutes per game this season in the 23-24 season. He shot 42% from the floor, which is 2% better. He shot a total of 41.5% from three, which is over 14% better. At the free throw line, he shot 76%, which is compared to his 70% this year. He averaged 7 points per game. He averaged 1.4 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game, and a half a steal per game. And we're talking about barely any minutes right there, and that's what he did. And then his rookie season, in a rookie year, played 51 games, 15 minutes per game, shot 39% from the floor, shot 31% from three. He averaged 7 points per game, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, half a steal per game. And this is a guy that we're talking about who is a 6'7" shooting guard small forward. He brings really good size, being a guy who plays shooting guard and small forward at the height of 6'7". So I like the size that he brings in, and that's one thing that I really like. And he has shown good shooting. Now, obviously, this past year and in his rookie season, he didn't show good shooting. But when you allow him to take the shots from three, he's making them. Averaged almost 2 attempts from three in the 2022-23 season, only took 1.5 this year. I will say in his rookie season did have 2.2. So, that 2022-23 season was taking threes, just the right amount of threes, and was doing a really good job at, actually making his threes, which is really the only season where he has a good 3-point percentage. And I think he has a solid future for a guy who's able to score the basketball pretty solid in low minutes and is not a great 3-point shooter. Pretty impressive. He's a pretty good scorer for a guy who doesn't get any minutes and is not great with 3-point shooting. Now, I want to mention that he did play 3 games for the Clippers in the playoffs, and this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. 3 games for the Clippers in the playoffs, only averaged 3 minutes per game in their, 5 or 6 game series against the Mavs? I think it was a 5-game series. It might have been, I think it was a 6-game series against the Mavs. So he only played half of the games, 3 minutes per game, shot 50% from the floor, and he averaged 2 points, a little bit over 2 points per game and 1 rebound per game with a half assist per game. I know those aren't good numbers, but for 3 minutes, those aren't terrible for 3 minutes. I mean, imagine if he would have played, maybe you would have given him 5-7 minutes per game in the playoffs, which obviously I don't think he's going to get those minutes in the playoffs, just because the fact that, he's so young and he's not going to get those minutes in the playoffs at his age. But I've just felt like the Clippers should have given him more of an opportunity to get minutes. But unfortunately, with their depth and their rotation the last couple of years, I just don't think they had that opportunity to give to him. I think the unfortunate thing is this upcoming year in 2024-25 season, could have been the year for Brandon Boston Jr. to actually get some minutes with the Clippers, as some guys have left. But, as now he's signing with the San Antonio Spurs on a $2.1 million deal, I just probably would say that's money that the Clippers would not give to him. Let me know your thoughts on the signing in the comment section, though, and peace out.